Hey everyone, Screw here back with another video. Today, I'm going to be continuing Canto 9. The second part was released a few days ago in the update, so I'm going to continue with that today. I'm pretty hyped for what's about to happen next. But first, we got 1,000 lunacy in the mail, so I just gotta quickly, just for the fun of it, we have to do a temple on the Don Quixote banner. Come on, we just have to, All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Come on. Oh no. Okay, unfortunately, we did get shafted, but it is what it is. All right. All right. Let us continue with the Canto. Canto 9, the Unsevering. Let us go on to the next part. 919 children. Here we go. That's not it. That's not how you shorten it. No. You're doing it wrong, Mommy. Just follow after me. You get it now? Don't forget. Such a shame that a blade tempered to such ruthless sharpness was used to cut away her own mind. Oh, it's Lei Hang. Your baby's still at that house. Ain't that right? Well, he's not really British. He's like, your baby's still at that house. Ain't that right? Yeah, that's like Lei Hang, right? So the lines I learned to draw were connections, not boundaries. Now I watch from the outside, the clue that moments that have slipped past you. When the end brushes past the beginning, I will take you in my arms and bear you home. Shu. Real Shu, are you alright? Am fine. Not even I am fine, just am fine. Ryoshu closed her eyes shut, then opened them again. Some time ago at the laboratory. Why did the nurse fathers create things like you? The same people who used to complain day and night about what a pain it was to look after me are keeping underlings now? Children. We are their children. So what role are you, children, playing? Yoshihide, the day you return to the House of Spiders, we, the 5 children, shall bind together the thread you have slashed to pieces and complete the clue. The nurse fathers of the house were beside themselves with concerned Yoshihide. Were you to return home, having forgotten even the time you had spent at their side, it would feel as though all the years poured into nurturing and honing you had gone to waste, they said. Didn't know they called their errand boys their children. What they call us is immaterial to the relationship we share with them. No, it's got a different echo. The bond between a child and the parent is thicker, firmer, so much so that even after I have mutilated my own mind with this sword, a thread of something remains still. Yet my master tells me that she has tended to you enough through all the time that has passed. Tended to me, Yoshihide. How does it feel to be a living fetter? Fetter? I am barred from enjoying the fresh air of the world outside. No longer free to travel the mountains and cliffs as my feet would carry me, as the other members of the Pinky are. I wish to no avail that I would be allowed to weave the delineations of wings and back streets. I don't understand what you mean. You don't? I'm saying I did not endure my grueling life only to be trapped here as your nurse father. Well, what do you make of it, Yoshihide? Sniffle? Stifle your crying. What makes you think you have the right to shed tears? If anyone has a reason to cry, it is me. Ever since you were pushed into my care, not a day has passed without me wanting to cry. My knees. Mother, I scraped my knees. Keep your bawling out of my sight. Snotty, sniveling brat. Disgusting, you wouldn't have gotten hurt if you weren't such a slow dullard. Next time keep your eyes open and dodge before it hits. Maybe if you had a leg ripped away from you. How could you be mean to this little bundle of joy? Come on, man. Look at Kid Ryoshu. She's adorable. Then you'd also taste a drop of this crippling agony of imprisonment. That woman was the one who hated me the most. How could anyone hate Ryoshu? Come on. She blamed me for her fate. Yet in the end, Yoshihide, it is thanks to her that your mastery of the blade has been cultivated to such a degree, enough to parry both this humble blade of mine and that brute's sword. The man blocked the ring apprentice's blow as though it were a performance meant for Ryoshu. Ryoshu? I know there's some bad blood involved here, but this is our chance. Let's pull out while they're busy fighting each other. We need to go after the one who swiped the golden bow, yeah? Our whereabouts are unknown. However, this is indeed our chance to hie away from here. We made our escape through another route while the ring and the Pinky apprentices were busy fighting each other. That technique he used, was that hers? The Pinky Nurse Father? Yeah. It was one of my gouged out memories, but clashing blades with him reawakened it. The Nurse Fathers wanted me to learn every single one of their techniques. That Pinky woman too. She sure hated me alright, but that didn't stop her from teaching me what she knew. It'd be cool if the, bad ending ID would be, her with all the techniques that she's learned, right? Like, the bad ending ID for this Canto is, Ryoshu, but she has, she uses all the techniques from all the 5 fingers that they taught her. That would be sick, right? Probably to make me a more prolific, more efficient killer. And that's why losing me was such a harrowing failure for them. All the work they poured into me slipped right through their fingers when I left the spiderweb. Well, love-hate can play out in all sorts of ways, I guess. Your memories, did you hear them away yourself? Yeah, with my own hands. I was reminded of the expression I saw on Ryoshu's face in one of her memory fragments, when she sliced off the Pinky Nurse Father's tongue. When she drove the blade she never unsheathed before us into that woman's mouth. What I saw in Ryoshu was the expression of suffering. Every time I draw this blade and cut something, I'm also slicing away a piece of my mind. That's the reason I didn't want to use this blade. But had I not done so, they'd have taken her away from me for good. The one last thing Ryoshu didn't want to let go. The word that came out of Lei Heng's mouth the moment he saw her. Your baby. It was for her that Ryoshu sliced off both her own memories and the Pinky Nurse Father's tongue. My blood, my ward, my daughter. Lei Heng said she's still there in the House of Spiders. Yeah, in a place only I know. In a safe that nobody else can find. In a safe? What, is she gonna starve to death? What was your daughter to you? Don't see why I should play coy at this point. The one and only precious thing. She's all I have. Even without her memories, Ryoshu spoke without a doubt. I caught myself thinking how nice it must be to have such certainty. I see. As long as we can stick to this path, we'll all eventually find the things we lost. Right, I know that. Come on, let's go after them. With the elevator still busted, they can't have escaped to a different floor just yet. The golden bow, it's faint, but I can still sense its presence. We continue toward the corridor, full of corpses and debris. Here's hoping we come across someone else who's so conscious, like Miss Alyssa. Oh, you just stepped on my hand, mister. Oops, my bad. Wait, was that a survivor speaking just now? Everyone turned around, hearing the alarm in Gregor's voice. Oh. A lone survivor, the only one who seemed conscious among the bodies crushed under the debris, was looking up at us with her face scrunched up in pain. Are you alright? I'm not, it hurts so much. I've been waiting here so long, but nobody showed up. I was chatting with this person next to me, just to stay conscious, but then suddenly he stopped speaking. It's been 10 minutes already. We'd even exchanged names. You must be referring to this man. He's pretending to be dead, but his pulse hasn't stopped. What? The man in a suit stopped playing dead and slowly opened his eyes. What, is it like he got annoyed of her so much he just played dead or something? Does she yap a lot? Ah, you got me. Chit-chatting about the food we'll eat once we get out of this, while slowly being crushed by the debris on top of us. I mean, you know what happens to characters who say, once we survive this. I want me some vanilla ice cream with almond sprinkles once we survive this, and a sandwich too with lots and lots of cheese. What about you, Robbie? Need a hand? Yes, please. Let's just get them out. With the sinners out, the 2 employees who'd been trapped under the rubble managed to break themselves free. Just my left leg. I'm good besides that. Ouchie. I think I broke my right arm, but give it a few days with lots of almonds and fish, and it should be good as new. Oh, thank you for getting us out of here. I'm Sora. We've got to live another day thanks to you. You can call me Ravi. By the way, may I ask which department you're from? Alright, what do we think? Are these guys gonna die by the end of the Canto? Or what? Haven't you seen us before? We were here for a checkup last time. We're new hires. This is our first day of work. First day is crazy, and they gotta go through this? Yikes. New hires? Yes, there were new job postings for LCE's Encapsulation and Refining Department. Today's day one for us new hires. We were on our way to see the researcher who was supposed to handle our onboarding, and then this happened. This gear, it's the first time I'm wearing it. The more I look at it, the more it intrigues me. So she's wearing ego gear. He looks like he's not wearing ego gear. How did you get trapped under the debris? Pray tell, how did you get trapped under the debris? Well, I was just walking through the corridor and stopped for a bit. I'm always a total klutz. Once I have something on my mind, I can't multitask at all. I can relate. Researchers are oft synced into the fathoms of their mind when the spark of inspiration strikes. I had this idea for an ego gear experiment, and I couldn't move on without first getting it sorted out in my head. Ego gear, you say? Might you be referring to that shackle around your waist? That's right. It's not the wieldiest. It's not the wieldiest, but it's my one and only ego. Cut the fluff and get what happened. Cut the fluff and get to what happened next. Yeah, cut the fluff, Sora. Sorry, it happened out of nowhere. We heard a loud noise coming from the other end of the corridor and people started running. That's when the ceilings collapsed. If only I hadn't zoned out, I wouldn't have gone caught under that rubble. I wouldn't go far as to call you lucky, but getting trapped under the rubble might have been exactly what saved you from the intruders who were attacking the facility. They've already killed a lot of people. What? While we were trapped? My condolences. I regret I have no further words to give. Were you able to find any other survivors? An approximation of 20 remains, as fortune should have it. The team leader and the rest managed to regroup. That's a relief. And you, are you certain you are well? It is quite remarkable to a newcomer it is quite remarkable that a newcomer to a corporation remains so composed in the face of such crises. You get trained for situations like this, so I wasn't entirely unprepared, just never thought something like this would happen on day one. Still, that's pretty impressive for a new guy. In any case, where are you headed? Oh right, we're looking for the elevator. I think it's somewhere in this direction, but I'm not sure. Oh, that's the elevator. I know where it is. Could I come with you? I wonder if she'll get an ID. That'd be funny. Lead the way. These components. I hear voices from the other end of the radio. Is it your team? The call's breaking up. Huh. It seems we've gone past the transmission radius. I wonder how the others are faring. I hope I can get an update about my colleagues as well. Knowing Project Moon, they're probably dead already. I'm with you on that. The two LCE researchers sighed anxiously as we hurried in the elevator's direction. They're probably dead. Realistically speaking, they're probably almost certainly 100% dead. How the others? These components should cover what we need for the repair. The transmissions are getting harder to make out. Not surprising, considering how far the distance between the teams have grown. And the survivors. I see Narea 1 in this sector, regrettably. Again, hardly surprised. The state of the bodies is there for all to see. Faust believes there is no feasible way to aid them under the present conditions. So I was about to start talking in a British accent. I thought it was Heathcliff. So it doth appear, verily. 'Tis thee who must be most saddened by this tragedy. I beg that pardon for raising the matter. There, now we just have to get back to the facility management room. Right, it should be past this corridor. What is Heathcliff doing? He's going he's going back and forth. Assistant pacing about distractedly and scratching one's head out of cluelessness are all behaviors prohibited in our research facility. Oh, also frowning and cocking your head like that and blurting huh? At the screen are all likewise forbidden. No, I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's off. Huh. Oi, stop. Don't go out yet. There's something outside. Oh. Or perhaps I can let the blood vessels relax and expand. Yes, that's much better. You're right. We'd have run straight into him as soon as we left the room. Based on the circumstances we have faced thus far, it is able to conclude that this individual's affiliation lies with the ring. A nurse father. He has to be dead strong like the last you nicked off with Karen. You people, where's all that confidence you had when you beat the daylights out of me during the monolith experiment? Oi, mind not putting it like that. Don't give people the wrong idea. Besides, we were beating the daylights out of your distortion. Well, not exactly beating the bloody hell. You get what I mean, yeah? The extent of the physical trauma sustained by the corpses on display indicates that the odds of prevailing in combat against him are minimal. Faust does not advise initiating a battle that cannot be won when we are completely cut off from Dante. As usage of our identities is not among our options, engaging the enemy now will only serve to deplete our numbers. And with so little information on the enemy, sustaining a lethal injury we have no means to treat will make it the manager squire. Behold the cold, lifeless form of young Sinclair upon their return. And the cold, lifeless form of Don Quixote, too. Yeah, why did she use Sinclair specifically as an example? Boss, if he keeps lingering out in the corridor, that's quite a problem. We'll probably run into him on our way to the facility management room. Oi, how long do you reckon you're gonna take to fix that knackered device or whatever it is? Given that the attack resembles a facility sabotage, I need to inspect each component separately, instead of treating this like a regular malfunction. I cannot be sure of anything before I see the extent of the damage, yet even in the best case scenario, I don't expect the repairs to be done in short order. Damn it, Martin. Didn't I tell you plenty of times that non-standard energy redistributors are a nightmare for maintenance? Oh, you're the one who designed this sector of the facility, boss. Of the research facility, boss. That must have been during the week leading up to my report deadline. I'm confident I made the most of my limited time I had back then. Any chance if we can buy ourselves a bit of time, or lure him away? I'm considering 5 or 6 possible options, though. If I were to recommend one, we have her take off those shoes. Oh. Well, after all that mess you went through, without your access to the identities, the only viable combat option is my ego gear, and its chances of defeating or killing that man, who is most likely a maestro of the ring, is hardly promising. Taking off Don Quixote's shoes, we get to see them grippers, or what? If need be, I shall step forth. I'll do it. Don Quixote! I ain't having it. We've been in worse troubles than this, haven't we? And sure, I've thought about yanking off those stinking shoes a fair few times, but we can't do that to her, can we? I have said this time and time again. Rocinante's self-cleaning function is always active, but let us put such matters aside. Because he called them stinky. I would rather eschew relying on my blood fiend powers, yet we are left with no recourse. I have faith in you, faith in my companions, faith that my companions shall bring me back again. Faust seconds Heathcliff's opinion. The plan to have Don Quixote remove her shoes is rejected. While there are several reasons to discourage the idea, the chief among them is that Don Quixote must not dismount from Rocinante. Do you believe her unbound powers to be insufficient to overcome this obstacle? According to the test results, she demonstrated combat abilities that were... No, having Don Quixote remove her shoes would resolve this predicament is not an unrealistic scenario. However, that flow would be a choice that distances Dante from their journey to retrieve the golden bows. And even if we are to entertain Hohenheim's suggestion, the removal of Don Quixote's shoes must take place as a result of the manager's decision. Hold on, please. This is all happening too fast. You've really got to start elaborating on stuff. An illustrative example. In the event Don Quixote fails to control her impulses and proceeds to create kindreds and blood bags with abandon, there is a possibility that she will be unable to return to her current self no matter how many times Dante's clock is rewound. If a sinner cannot be restored by the manager's power, it is effectively tantamount to failing to retrieve the golden bows in this world. Such an outcome would prove a decisive failure on my part in proving that I understand. Rejected it is. Let us move on to the next agenda. Art thou sure of this? We possess no fitting means to strike that villain down. It was simply a proposed plan A to tackle the situation. Frankly, I wasn't too eager myself to risk gambling on odds in an environment with so many variables beyond our control. Whatever plan you've got in mind, do it quick. I don't see that pointy shoes wanker right now, but... As for plan B, I buy us some time while you people help Martin with repairing the device. If I raise the attunement level of this shock centipede ego gear, I should be able to move for a while even after my heart has ceased to function. I'm not exactly in tip-top shape after all these fights, but with luck on our side, I might even be able to knock him unconscious with high enough voltage. Says the bloke who probably hasn't even been in a proper brawl, ever. You fought adversaries wearing ego gears before, haven't you? These gears can make up for a lack of combat experience. This ain't an argument. We stole them, you work on repairs. Even if we pop our clogs, Cloghead will come back here sooner or later. They can bring us back. Even if we pop our clogs. What is Heathcliff yapping about? Even if we end up becoming one of those horrific exhibits, right? Correct. The degree of pain accompanying that process, however, will far exceed the usual range for both the individual concerned and Dante. It is preferable we avoid such a development. Clearly, you all are underestimating the amount of firepower I can unleash were I to be fully equipped. Still, perhaps it's best that you remain uninformed. You're coming along too? Not staying back to fix that thing? Whoever designed this did a remarkable subpar job. Having a genius like myself repair such a second-rate piece of equipment would be a waste of talent. So she says, but to clarify, this isn't second-rate. It was the best design attainable given the time constraints. So in other words, it was the optimal design we could manage at that moment. I leave this matter to you then. Let us all meet again in sound form, as we did in our last misadventure. Young Sinclair, art thou well? You'll go hold them all first, so if you need a moment to get your head sorted. No, I can't just keep wandering around aimlessly. Wandering aimlessly. Oh. Oh, shit. Ah, of course. Bloody hell. A gallery that has achieved the magna opera of aesthetics need not bother sending out invitations. Visitors will naturally come pouring in on their own. Oi, you reckon we came all this way to just look at this lot of useless rubbish? Don't know much about this whole art thing, but even I can tell that this is the worst bloody exhibit I've ever clapped my eyes on. Clapped my eyes on. Okay. In that case, it seems I must play the curator myself, for our young and foolish guests. Just as I taught Yoshihide, from kitsch to avant-garde, with each trend of art movement engraved into every chunk of meat. A gallery tour narrated by a maestro himself. You ought to feel honored, really. Oh, and now we're back here. Kira, the middle apprentice. Okay, she's pacing back and forth. Oh, seriously? You're really gonna play dirty like this? I was trying to wrap this up so I'd be done right when Papa finished his executions. And you know, it was I don't know, I was starting to speak British there for a little second. And you know, it was a lot of fun playing hide and seek for the first time in ages, but I'm getting bored now. Someone managed to shake off that nurse father too. But this one chased us here all on her own. That smoking pipe you mentioned during the briefing, your ego, right? Is it not ready yet? You need some time. Oh my god, I forgot how tall she is. Oh my god. Which is why we're gonna buy that time she needs. What'd you think of my workshop weapon collection earlier? I'll be generous this time and let you put them to use. How about that? You mean that collection of too tricky to be useful weapons? You've certainly a talent for impracticality. Perhaps it's an impressive assortment from a collector's point of view, but in terms of efficiency and effectiveness, you'd be better off fighting with bare hands. Look, I had zero idea things would blow up into this bad of a mess, alright? I just wanted to show off a bit since we were finally meeting the LCA team. That's why I only brought the unique, hard-to-get babies. Huh. That one there. What sort of sword is it? That's a Metzel Workshop broadsword. Ever used one before? Nay, I was not in a position to obtain and use workshop-made gears. I'm merely asking, for I am in need of aught replacing my broken Hondo. I mean, I don't mind lending you one, but that stuff's not easy to handle. See, compared to Alice Workshop, Medstill is, I am aware. Oft did you speak of how their weapons dart around as though they have grown wings, dragging the wielder about. Yeah, worry not, I am quite confident in the art of Swiftblade. Aselsu must never lose her grip on the blade, though her very arms be torn away. Okay, geez. Reinforcement might be a bit of an overstatement at this rate. I know Dante isn't here with us, but how about we step up ourselves? My physical strength has gradually recovered through our journey with the executive manager, but my skills and prowess have yet to reach their original potential. By the way, any word from the Greek, I don't know why I said Greeks out as. By the way, any word from the Golden Bow teams yet? No response to the transmission. Damn it, even with the executive manager leading them, those unreliable troops have finally proved my fears right. Hey, it might just be a bad radio signal, take it easy. I'm getting sick of playing along with this kiddie nonsense, dragging me into this hide-and-seek crap. You guys are the real bullies here, you know that? I'll count to 10 and not a second more, got it? 18, oh what? 8, 9, 10, oh. 8, 9, 10, here I go! What do we do now? Luring her to another distortion or abnormality would be the best bet. It was effective enough to stall the nurse father, too. A few hours ago. LCA reconnaissance team, question mark? Oh, would you look at that? Oh, Papa, I thought you finished them all off. Or did you leave these for me? Huh? Aren't these the guys you wrecked earlier? Oh, is this like some kind of 11th hour superpower awakening? I saw this on TV, Impossible Comeback 3, Epic Return from Death. So what, it'll only take a single blow to... Whoa! Eep! Neurosis, hysteria. Distorted pain tends to manifest in the form of electricity. The human thunderbolt. I thought it'd be sufficient to buy us some time. Oh, these corpses, they're not moving on their own. Yo, kiddo, you see that? See what? I don't see anything. You don't? You really don't see it? Shucks, kiddo, you gotta work harder if you want to be as sharp as Yoshihide. Now open your eyes and take a closer look. See that purple flash? It's that thing there, bouncing around and pouring electric currents into their bodies. His instincts are just as animalistic as his appearance. Moses, we've secured the escape route. Yes, in that case. Whoa, team leader! Heh. Got good reflexes for someone who dresses that shabby. She actually blocked that. It was wise of me to take that time to observe his form. That aftershock had quite the force. Lady team leader, are you unharmed? Thanks to you, yes. Let me help you walk. Keep the pressure on the wound to staunch the bleeding. Let us fall back, post-haste. Hey, where'd you think you're going? Ugh, clingy bastards. Look like they'll keep coming till I kill that sparkly bastard. Princess, go on ahead and chase him down. Rad? For real? Can I finish him off? You bet. Papa's got some tidying up here to do. Let's see. My little girl's hands are hurt. Rules of the book. Special clause on the House of Spiders. Article 1, paragraph 12 applied and entirely. Wait a minute, are these clowns with that jackass who sniped Ricardo's hair coupon? Man, just thinking about my bro running around, rocking some bristly-ass hairstyle cracked my heart in half. Between what they did to my bro Ricardo and the wound they inflicted upon my daughter's hand, that's complete and total extermination. Oh god. Judging from the ones freed from containment and the traces of escaped entities I saw on my way here, we're in no position to be picky about our options. Is he the same rank as Ricardo? What other options do we have? I would much rather have formulated a plan around the distortions delivered to the LCE with our own hands than use these abnormalities, but that is not an option for us at this moment. With that in mind, we are essentially down to one option, the current plan. A hollow beckoning, nostalgia and constriction, and then absorption. But you don't mean... Yes, the abnormality whose vines never released their hold until its pure white body of cotton is stained red. We'll make them face the drenched Cassipium. Huh? That's... an abnormality. Shock centipede, was it? It is the same entity we repeatedly encountered during our passages through dungeons and refraction railways, Manager. Which means we already know how to defeat it. Though our means of dealing with it may mirror what has come prior, Dante. Complacency would ill serve us. With the current disorder permeating this place, Cliffith deterrents may fail to function reliably. So we gotta stay sharp during the fight. I get it. Sora, Robbie, get behind me, okay? Still no signal? None. We've got no way to tell how everyone else is faring. Well, I won't assume it works. No news is good news, right? Miss Alyssa... Oh, shit. Miss Alyssa weighs on my mind. Would that we could find a solution before that spiral burrows any deeper? Spiral? Oh, that workshop-made weapon, right? The one that needs a password to unlock? Indeed, a troublesome thing. I know the basic principles behind it, but the only person who would know the password is the one who used it to stab the victim in the first place. But I'll do my best to look into it. Oh, that'd be a big help. So Sora, you're in the workshop gears, huh? Yes, it's been my thing for ages. Probably the only reason I was hired. What are you doing in the LCE? Shouldn't you be in Hey, rookie. Yeah? You blocked my view. Back in the line, scoot. Sorry about that. At Ryoshi's brusque order, Ravi shrank back awkwardly, his expression turning a little abashed. Poor Ravi, bro. Ryoshi, you don't gotta be rude, man. Normally, Gregor and Nisang would have given Ryoshu a verbal nudge or two for being so rude to someone. Oh, shit. Normally, Gregor and Nisang would have given Ryoshu a verbal nudge or two for being so rude to someone we just met, but as things were, they simply watched as Ravi stepped back and casually moved forward to fill a spot. Alright, Sora, why don't you come walk with me and talk shop? We're not nearly as well versed in workshop gears as you'd think. Really? Sure, I like talking to people. I do as well. Ravi, was it? You too seem most eager to acquaint yourself with novel technologies, as befits a resurrecher of scholarly disposition. You and I together with Dante ought to exchange views regarding this. But why? But why? I am pleased that you share our enthusiasm, Dante. Come between the three of us. I am quite hopeful that we should be able to engage in an academic discussion with unfathomable depths. I found myself suddenly swept into Yiseng's somewhat awkward and hastily improvised academic symposium, trailing a pace behind Gregor and Sora. You're all so kind. Thank you for being so nice to me. I like nice people. My coworkers aren't like that, so I tend to feel left out a lot. I'm pretty sure they'll chew me out again for spacing out and falling behind. Come on, there's no way they'd treat a surviving researcher that badly after what you went through. It's not like you botched an important mission or anything, right? I'd say you're in the clear. That's true enough. Gregor's words brought me back to all the plans we'd messed up in Sod's plans, more precisely, and left a tinge of regret in my mind. They must be your leader. You're bad at reading people. Are you saying I'm not leader material? I'm saying you're more than just a leader. I couldn't really imagine Ryoshu meant what she said, but I nodded anyway. I concur. I thought so. They really are your leader. A leader should be someone you can't quite read, yes. It's cooler when the leader's got that mysterious aura. Yeah, I got that mysterious aura. Is it? What are you getting all shy for? That's actually why I decided to join up here. I was previously in a fixer office, but I guess you could say I got scouted. Scouted? Come to think of it, the 12 of us were also scouted by Miss Faust. Miss Ryoshu, did you also receive a promise from Miss Faust? Yeah. I'm rather ashamed to admit, but I will say it nonetheless, as the scabs of time have grown over it. I don't think I truly believed what Miss Faust had promised me would come to pass, at least not wholeheartedly. But at the time, I thought I thought it nothing but a far-fetched dream. Had I possessed a little more conviction, perhaps I would not have spent so long having surrendered myself to the sinking descent. You, on the other hand, never seemed to doubt Miss Faust's words since the very moment you boarded the bus. Humph. Yeah, Ryoshu came off as the team's loose cannon at first, but turns out she's the one person who really had her act together. Looking back, Ryoshu never once turned down a job, even though she always looked reluctant as if she were only going through the motions. Contract or not, I doubt she'd come this far with Virgilius and me if she'd only half bought into that promise of having her wish granted. It's not like I believed it from the start. It was simply that I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. White hair. This was how she started off. It's remarkable. It's remarkable that the thread didn't snap, that you're still holding on to that single strand. What did you see that makes you say that? The blood from the wounds you have made, and the wounds that were inflicted upon you, form a clear crimson line. That place is a space only you can open. It may stand at the very heart of the spiderweb, but they will have no way to unlock it. Allow me to tell you that you have made the most prudent choice, given your circumstances. Who sent you? I slashed my way out past the bastards who call themselves Nursefather. Do you think I can't slice off that tongue of yours after all that? I am well aware you even carved into your own mind to get here. You would not hesitate to kill me were you to decide that I posed even the slightest hindrance to your goal. But now that you've hidden the child in a place no one else can open, all that's left for you is to wait for the day you can take her back out. The wait will cover a span of time that isn't too short nor too long. I imagine you leaned on the safer side when you set the dial, within 5 years. Come with me and I will help you obliterate the house. And be reunited with your daughter within 2 years. A contract then. Who do you want me to kill in return? Not kill. Save. Save? Face the sin. Save the ego. Oh my god, she said the thing. She said the thing. No way, she said the thing. That is the first line you must remember here in Limbus Company. Dizzying. Oh, look at the Yoshihide, art here. Look at that. She actually has long hair. It looks longer compared to the actual, the art here. It looks longer compared to the art here. Was that too difficult for you? It's just that this is my first SIG in a long while. Is the place where you hid your daughter really safe? Yeah. That place is almost completely cut off from the flow of time outside. cut off from the flow of time? Is it made from T-Core's singularity? Yeah, I tested it myself many times. The countless experiments I've done and the vows I've made should still be up here, somewhere between my shattered memories. That's why I was sure that when the time came, either the House of Spiders would follow the thread wrapped around my body to get me, or that I'd follow it back to get them. As long as this one strand of memory isn't lost. As long as the contract holds. Yeah, the contract will be fulfilled. Oh, the elevator's just around the corner. Right, I can feel the Golden Bow's presence getting closer. Huh? Unlike before, however, the energy from the Golden Bow wasn't coming through clearly, as though layers of thin walls were blocking it. You! The Dis Star. The Pinky Nurse Father stood in front of the elevator, holding a container full of golden bows. And just like before, she stood there without so much as a twitch, almost like she'd been expecting us. Can you hear me? I'd rather this not serve as my 11th monologue broadcast. I even activated the signal amplifier for this. Yeah, we read you. Good, power will be fully restored on our side soon. The golden bows, have you found them? I mean, yes? They're right in front of us. Bad news is, the enemy has it. Problem is, they're not in our hands. Yeah. We just found the woman who swiped the container, waiting in front of the elevator. I see. Can you keep her from taking the elevator? Once the power's back on, she might escape to another floor. Hohenheim's voice sounded off, trembling just a bit, like he was holding something back. Hohenheim, your voice, are you alright? I doubt things are already more pleasant on your side than they are here. Sure, but still, how's the situation there? Best focus on your own situation than mine. Right. At least it's just a single enemy here. We'll manage. Don't drop your guard. She's a nurse father, which means she's on a whole different level from her lackey. Given our current numbers, even the sort of enemy we could normally beat would push us to our limits. If only I had all 12 sinners here with me, we might have had a better chance. But that doesn't mean we're just going to be twiddling our thumbs while the enemy gets away with the golden bows right in front of our eyes. Be ready to die more than a few times. This doesn't look good. Are you going to fight her? It seems unavoidable. I could have assisted you had I been supplied with a suitable ego gear. But it doesn't look like there's anything I can do here. I'm sorry. Right, smart call. Sora, you have the shackle-shaped ego. You'll be helping them, I assume? Huh? I thought we were going to take the elevator and escape together. Well, as you can see, one of the assailants got the golden bows. But she's got to be really, really strong. All my colleagues together wouldn't stand a chance against her. She'd snuff us out like candles in the wind. How do you know that? We get it, you and Ravi just stay as far back as you can. Don't want to stay behind cover unless you want to get caught in the middle of it. No. I'll probably get scolded if I did that. I don't want that. I've been doing a good job so far. I just want to be told I did okay. Sora? I'm sorry, Mr. Ryan said if I ever met the family, I should help them. Just as Sora turned and rushed towards me, Yisang and Merceau moved to block her. And Ryoshi shoved me out of the way. Yeah, figured that's how this would go down. Dante! Ryoshi's sheathed blade came swinging down with enough force to cut Sora down where she stood. But no sooner had I heard the metallic rattle of chains behind me than a sharp pain tore through my shoulder. That movement. You must be the Index Nurse Father's NC. Losing my balance, I crumpled to the floor. When I looked up, Sora was already braced for combat, slipping into a battle stance. I don't want to hurt any of you, really. I just want to take the elevator and leave with all of you. The Index Apprentice. So this is what the new Don Quixote ID is supposed to be. But the priest told me otherwise. Besides, I do prefer to do what Mr. Ryan wants. As expected, you are of the House of Spiders. I wish Ravi and I could have had that vanilla ice cream together. Ice cream! Like Don Quixote. For the children, they were never that nice to me. Ravi was nice to you because he believed you were a colleague. Oh, right. The gear I had on, I borrowed it from a corpse. Then I guess Ravi wouldn't have wanted to share vanilla ice cream with me after all. I knew the shackles looked sort of similar to Don Quixote, like the new Don Quixote identities, like shackles. Ravi. OOF, he's gone. Our mutual tacit recognition of the threat allowed us to quickly distance the manager and the new hire away from the assailant. However, the circumstances of the attack forced us to choose one over the other. Oh shit. Ravi lay in the corner of the corridor, half his body torn apart. No, not Ravi, bro. I knew Ravi was gonna fucking die, bro. That's just how it is in Project Movie, bro. I knew he was gonna die. Nah, but we can't let him die. Clock, can you stand? Don't think so. You're the leader, so I thought I should take you out first. Sorry. I really liked listening to the tick-tock. What a shame. I sounded a bit like Mr. Ryan's pager. Sora gazed down at me, face drawn into a tearful pout as though she were genuinely apologetic. Too bad no one here could fix your wounds. It was hard to deny that. If only I had more power, maybe Ravi could have been saved. At the very least, I wouldn't be this badly hurt. I probably should have done something too while Sinclair was going through his training. You can still keep ticking, can't you? Yeah. But this isn't the time to dwell on what I could have done. First, I have to do what I must. What I can do now. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Index Apprentice Sora. I was told families should help each other. House of Spiders, okay. Please be quiet. I have to execute the prescript soon. Please don't resist and just be crushed to death. Okay. Prescript delivered on device. Gain 20. Okay. She's very similar to the ID. Alright. Alright. We can start off with that. We can start off with that. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. Level 65, so she's a bit over level a little bit. Attack can hit a prescript target. Gain this effect when this unit has no unlock maximum stack roll. Do any of my characters have the prescript status? Oh, he does. Skill power -2 against and take 20% damage from the index enemies. Oh. Skill power -2. Okay, well, I think he should still win that anyways. But yeah, that's gonna suck. Oh god. Oh my. Oh, please, we're so. Okay, he's not gonna win it if he rolls all tails. Oh my god. Alright, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh my god, please don't sell. Are you fucking kidding me? There we go. Let's go, Yi-Sang. Gregor and Yi-Sang, show him how it's done. Okay, he's still a target, okay. Alright. Raise to the prescript, offense level 1 for every 3 stacks. Okay. At 2 honest, cannot change target, does not trigger defense skills. So stagger the target on hit. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We'll do that, and we'll try to make him clash with like easier skills, so he doesn't get destroyed. Oh no. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh no. Oh no. Again? That's the second time where she wins the first clash and then just loses 2 in a row for no reason. Oh my god, please Roshu. Oh, thank god. Yes sir, Gregor. Yes sir, that's my goat. Okay. Yeah, see, we straight. Good. You good. You good. Okay. Karma consequence. Gain 1 defense. Gain. Okay. What the hell? Onus. Deal 20% damage for every stack. Under a fluorescent ego procuration state. Final power 1 at 2 stack. Final power 3 instead. Okay. So we have to make sure she doesn't get the okay, now she's targeting Gregor. So we have to make sure she doesn't win against Gregor. He's got Fire Fist, so that's good. Let's see if we can do that. And then let's do that. You do that. Okay. Oh, please, Ryoshu. Okay. Okay, we good. Akantem. Okay. She's a lot of shield though. I don't know how much I like that. That did a lot of damage considering those coins were broken. That did a lot of damage. I don't know if I like that. Okay. Her SP's going down though. Nice. Okay, that should give her more sinking as well. More butterfly. Oh, what the hell? Decide, unlock, transcend. Is she activating ego? Oh, she broke her chains. Oh shit, she activated ego. That's ego. Are you certain? Yeah, I can feel it. She has effloresced an ego of her own of 4. Our paths crossed. Mr. Ryan said manifesting ego isn't something just anyone can do. He said he's jealous of me. Having such an unshakable conviction about what's good and evil is nothing short of amazing, he said. Hearing that, I couldn't help thinking, even if the day the whole family's been waiting for comes, even when my big sis Yoshihide finally comes home, maybe, just maybe, they'll make an exception and let me stay. So put in a good word with me for Mr. Ryan. Please, tell him I've always done my best. I don't know who Mr. Ryan is, dog. Device 2. These are a lot of buffs. Faith Beyond, question. I'm assuming this is question, yeah. Okay. Okay, so you don't want Ryoshu clashing with that. I don't like that. I don't know if I like this. Neutral. Hopeless. Thing is, she's not. I could just guard. I don't really want to use ego on that. That's good. Alright. Good. Okay. Hopefully we get sinking, because I want her to lose her SP. Burn, okay. Nice. Okay, good. Oh, she's got a lot of poise, man. Yeah, she's basically gonna crit every single time. I wish I had Magic Bullet out us, dude. Okay. Who's got it now? Gregor? I don't. Okay. Okay. Crazy to me that it's hopeless, man. That's actually crazy. This is hopeless. That's struggling. Bro. Braza, what? Braza, what? Alright, we'll do this. Yeah, we'll let her do that. We'll do this. Oh my god, even his skill 2 is like struggling. Favored, okay. Alright, let's go. Nice. Okay. She still has a little bit of shield left though. She might get staggered. Oh, just barely. Oh, nah, she's staggered though. She's not winning that. Ouch. Oh, you just barely won that. Alright, that's gonna be good for next turn. So she's gonna get power down and slow, which is gonna be good for me. Okay. Good by now, Sora and you. She's losing SP, which is nice, so hopefully we'll be able to get those easier clashes and whatnot. Stargaze, Mirror Bugs, Tempered Sword, I think it's correct. The Crease Grip points toward you. Okay. Orchard Berceau has also attack skill final power down, but it's alright. He's too slow. Oh, is she targeting one person? She's targeting Ryoshu. Okay. I don't have any. I don't know if I want to do that though. How many ego reserves do I have? Not like a significant amount to be able to just start spamming this stuff. Because if you can't you do this and then block that, but one of these is still gonna go through though, unfortunately. But final attack power down. Hopefully, will reduce the damage I take. Yeah, that did nothing. Oh, that was the unbreakable point. Wait for the unopposed attack, and we'll see how much damage that does. How much SP is she at? -3. Okay. Yeah, that did. Oh, come on, you saying. That is really tragic. That. Okay. Okay. Okay, that still does a lot of damage. Okay. She gained some SP back. Yeah, that's good. Okay. What is this passive? Start getting 3 pressures per. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. So this is gonna give him hella coin power though, which is really good. So he should be able to clash with pretty much anything now. Who's got the? Okay, she's got the debuff. She can't. Okay, she can just barely clash with these. Oh, these things too slow. We're gonna have to go for another one of these, I guess. Okay, and then yeah, Yusane can't even clash with this. I don't think Ryoshu could die, so we could low-key just let it in. Pause. How much ammo does he have? Okay, he's got 20. She won those clashes though, that's good. I'm pretty sure Ryoshu is unkillable. Oh my god, he just flipped 30 billion tails. Are you serious, man? Okay, I guess. Just sell. love it. I love it when my characters sell. Yeah, she can't go below 1 HP, so that's good. Okay, she's negative SP, so that's nice. She randomly gains SP. Yeah, she just gained more SP now. So she low-key just randomly gains SP. Oh. What's she doing? Okay. Okay, we won. I'd hope to offer you a more proper greeting should we ever meet. First impressions matter a great deal after all. Oh shit. Whole ass cinematic. Oh wait, she got pieced. She's covered in blood. That dude's kind of tough. A figure appeared from the direction of the weapon had flown in. He's tough. The man brushed the dust from his coat as he walked in with unbothered ease, looking for all the world like the situation had nothing to do with him whatsoever. Yet this harpoon had already blasted Sora a good distance out of my sight, even before the explosion sound could reach me. The situation, however, doesn't seem inclined to give me any room for proper courtesy. Allow me to keep this brief. Oh. Vespa Cabro LCD. Ah, this is the guy Ezra mentioned. Hearing my ticking, Vespa briefly furrowed his brow in puzzlement before checking the watch he pulled from his pocket. I was originally headed for the team leader's location. He's got the same pose as Jiachu, where he like kind of holds his belt and shit. That's kind of tough though. I was originally headed for the team leader's location, but things looked bad enough here that I judged it best to provide a little backup. The comms are down, the LCD probably isn't in a good spot either. You're sure you're fine staying here? Team leader always tells me it's high time I started thinking and deciding for myself. It'll be fine, she's not the sort to go down easily against someone on the level of an officer of fingers. There are two of them, which one should I take on? Go for Glasses, her ego's a nuisance. Could you please call me by my name, not Glasses? Are most of the assailants about their level? Yeah, that or stronger. In that case, I must regrettably go back on what I said earlier. I'm starting to suspect our team leader might not be able to last as long as I thought. This is clearly an extraordinary circumstance, though that isn't anything new. I will wrap things up here ASAP and return to the LCD team. We'll owe you big time if you can do that. Now we're fighting the Dis Star. The Binky Nurse Father remained perfectly still as she continued to fixate on us with her stare. She made no attempt to help Sora, nor did she look for another way out. She simply stood there, watching in silence, with the bundle of golden bows in her grasp. Oh, we have him in the team! Yo, we got him in the team now! He's a Bleed Tremor ID. Interesting. Epic Flashburst Blade Art. Ah, Nested Harpoon. Bee Sting. Harpoon Impalement. I wonder if we'll get an ID on this guy. This is pretty sick. Vespa. Color Fixer? Wait, are you serious? Okay, maybe we won't get an ID on this guy. He's a Color Fixer? Oh, the Yellow Harpoon, is that his color? Is that his color title? The Yellow Harpoon? Okay, that's tough. This guy's actually tough. What the hell? Clash with this. Okay. If the target is pre-approved target, deal 100% damage. Okay, so I don't want to clash with Gregor. Deal 9% damage on hit. Okay, who do I have? He still has his buffs. Okay. What if I do one of these and just do one of these? Opalus. What is this roll? Wait, how much SP does he have? 28? Ooh. He has Shin active. 30. That's not too bad. Okay, we'll do that. And then we will do... Okay, he's clashing with that. He rolled a 9. These are all going to be unopposed hits anyways. He's got 20. Okay. He's tough. The Yellow Harpoon. That's really interesting. That still kind of does a bit too much damage for my liking. Okay, Yellow Harpoon, I see you. Damn, 100 damage? Oh, he goes again? He goes again? I think, what, he had like 3 skill slots? That's crazy. It's so over for this girl, bro. It's so over for Sora, bro. It's so over. We got the fucking yellow, the yellow harpoon. I almost forgot his name. Beep? I think so too. Beep. Alright. Oh, we got this skill. What the? Damn it, why did it have to be him? He even got his OP skill and everything. Hopeless. Yeah, I love that. There we go. Okay, that's a bit better. She's at 45 SP though. Oh, man. He's clashing with the last 3 skills. Okay. I only have to handle these 3. Of course, he gives me the strongest 3 skills to deal with, of course. Alright, we'll do this. We will do... I gotta reload with him. No, see, that sucks. So this is favor. I mean, base power is really low. But I mean, like, as long as I can roll... Nah, I don't want to risk it. Let's do there. I don't want to do that. I'll do this. Okay, so we have... neutral. How did we get to neutral? Huh. I guess this is my best bet. Let's just do it. Roshu can't die anyway, so it's okay. Okay. This guy's really sick. I honestly hope we get an ID for this guy, because he is sick, but he's also a colored fixer, so I don't know if we will, to be honest. I don't know if we will. I hope so, but I don't have, I have my doubts. Okay, damage was okay. Oh, she started her next phase. Look at these debuffs. Holy. 47 fixed damage. At 0 plus SP, generate 1 Mang. She's got Shin. Shin Sora. Oh, he's clashing with this one. What a nice guy. Alright, awesome. So we only have to deal with this. Alright, what do we got? Well, none of my skills went through, so I still have all my skills. Oh, wait. Who's this targeting? Oh. It's targeting this. But it's not clashing with it, though. Oh, because the skill's unclashable. Okay, I guess. Oh, he's targeting with a counterattack? I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna attack, I guess. Let's just do this. And then we'll just do this, I guess. Whatever. Harpoon recall. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay. Oh, he also has Shin. It's over. They both have Shin. Yeah, when do the Sinners go through their training arc and they get Shin? That'd be tough. Right? Vespa moved with absolute efficiency. One moment his harpoon would deflect his opponent's blow. The next, it was carving out an opening for the Sinners to land their attacks. After a brief but fierce joint battle, the Index Apprentice fell to the ground, then could not bring herself back up. Darling. Oh, he's the Index First Father. You just put them together like this. Shapoon? How many times are you going to use that lame smile? Spork. Just like Spork. Fapoon. I think Fapoon sounds better. Correct, Spork. The world isn't just divided into forks and spoons. Putting the two together can be an answer too. Remember that whatever situation you're in, even two techniques that look like total opposites can coexist just fine. The quickest, deadliest form of attack may come in the form of a straight line, but it can be redirected by a curve. Whoa, did Master Rin tell you that? That's so cool. Could you tell me some more? Anything that he used to say? You'd rather waste the last moments of your life on his ramblings? Hey, the fight's not over yet. We can't waste time chatting with an enemy we already put down. Just look at the other one. She seems way stronger. That's right, the fight's not over yet. The picky nurse father merely watches from the sidelines with a quiet composure that tells us she could step into the fight at any moment she wanted. Off to the side, I can see Vespa stealing glances at the watch on his wrist, looking anxious. And I know that people he wants to protect, the people he has to protect, aren't us. Merceau, tell Vespa, we'll be handling things from here on out. No, it would have been so light with him, bro. His skills that can roll 40, it would have been so easy. Understood, manager. Your colleagues are located to the southeast of this corridor. Considering the time of their departure, they should be approximately 2 kilometers away. Have we met Summer before? We have. Oh, they have? I see. Thank you for letting me know. I will take my leave. Vespa seemed to grasp something from that brief exchange and gave a curt nod. I hope we meet again soon for proper introductions. Merceau has met the yellow harpoon before? Interesting. And there he goes. Once Vespa left, the pinky nurse father's oppressive presence again seemed to suffocate the air out of the hallway. It appeared for some reason that her purpose here wasn't to kill us by any means. I'd sent Vespa away for that precise reason, and by some fortunes I seem to have been correct in doing so. However, in hindsight, maybe letting Vespa go was a bad idea considering what we're up against. He would not have cooperated further, manager. That man has an uncompromising sense of punctuality. You know that guy, Merceau? It is true that I am acquainted with him, but not in the scope of familiarity that society typically attributes to the word. Where'd you even meet someone that strong? Wait, you weren't enemies, were you? No. He used to be a taboo hunter at Encore. Encore, indeed. You once mentioned being an employee there. Right, all the way back in Sinclair's Canto, right? I did. So were you a taboo hunter too? I was not. I had merely come upon an opportunity to examine his file, and frequented the places the examination suggested a high chance of encountering him until our paths crossed. So you ran into him on purpose. Why? There was no reason not to, manager. What does that even... Ryoshu never once turned an ear toward us throughout the entire conversation, or perhaps it's more accurate to say she couldn't. She was, after all, glowering at the picky nurse father with an unblinking gaze that seemed ready to bore a hole into her. How nauseatingly self-assured. Just as Ryoshu said, the woman showed no signs of hostility either. She was simply watching us, waiting for our next move. But that wasn't much consolation. I still couldn't think of any way that allowed us to come out on top in this situation. If only the sinners were all here with me, we might have had a chance, but... Here with me, huh? Come to think of it, this wasn't the first time the sinners were separated from me. We'd previously been separated when we were ambushed back in Hongyuan, at that fake Kejan, and also when Don Quixote had briefly departed us in La Mancha Land. But despite the distance, these invisible chains that bound me and the sinners had never once been severed, even when they were killed. Departing to a place I couldn't follow, I always managed to reach past the searing gates of hellfire and bring them back through the impossible. So as long as these chains bind us together, maybe I can pull them to me wherever they are. What if that's like the next the golden bow ability he unlocks? He can summon all the sinners in battle or something? That'd be so tough. Return to me, stand here with me. Oh shit. Ugh. Intense pain ravages through me. My vision darkens as if my non-existent eyelids were closing. As if I just perceived something I wasn't ready to face. Manager bud? Earth be my head. The sky be at my feet. The ladder is laid skyward, and the final kingdom's heart lies penetrated. CH is on fire again. Clockhead is on fire again. This is much akin to the incident at the Yongjin building. The flame atop their head burns hot like true fire, as though a detonation is nigh. 32 paths are revealed. The rises and falls of breaths are exiled and returned at the hour of inequivalence. They did eventually snap out of it last time. I am the key and the lock of the steadfast gate. The bell that once rang at the end rings the beginning. In the new millennium kingdom, millennial kingdom shall the 13 stand by my side. Oh, not 12? Oh, Ramus Aurus Resonatus Est. Oh shit. Miss Radia? Sinclair? Huh? What the heck? When did you fellas get here? What happened to the LCE and LCD? No response. This is... The heat dissipates and my head cools once again. Whoa, okay, I just summoned Radia and Sinclair out of nowhere? What? Yo, I low-key predicted that shit. That was gonna be the next ability? How's that gonna work in battle, I wonder? What is that even? I'm curious now. The Drenched Cassipium. Hi, my playmates. Looks like I'm one room away from finding you guys. Kinda like that hide-and-seek song Papa used to sing me when we'd play. Okay, Dunzo. Okay, no, but Rodion is still here. Unless this is like a little bit before it happened, I guess, maybe? She should be coming into this containment unit any minute. Detective, we drew the escaped Pekachula this way. Apparently they've got stage 3 Pekkas too. Pekkas? Like Clash Royale? Pekkas? Do we have everything we need for our stratagem? So, are you sure about this? I mean, we did explain everything we know to you, but the whole plan came from your head. If you're talking about cross-validation, you'll be pleased to hear that our review of the observation logs have already verified the efficacy of the plan. I see no reason to make any last-minute changes. Okay, but what if it doesn't go according to plan? What if something goes wrong, or, you know, did you prepare a plan B in case that happens? I did not. That's some impressive confidence. Don't most people prepare a plan B when they have even the slightest misgivings about their plan A? Maybe she doesn't have the slightest misgivings. Why would there be a plan B when this isn't even my plan A? There is no plan B. We were outnumbered and outgunned. This happens to be the only way we could buy time. Was the war any different? You should know perfect planning seldom leads to victory. You should know perfect planning seldom leads to perfect execution. Huh. Well, I guess Moses doesn't have lives to burn through like we do. We wouldn't dare wing it in this She wouldn't dare wing it in this life and death situation. Voila. What's this thing supposed to be? Oh, it looks super weird. Is this a flower? I don't remember chopping up anything that looked like this earlier. Doesn't look like you can talk either, so... Oh, are you like waving at me to come over? Oh, I know what's going on. You're trying to buy time, huh? Oh. Ugh, what the hell are you doing? Trying to jab me and suck my blood dry, huh? In your dreams, dumbass. Ha, piece of cake. She just cut it off? Wait, you can just cut it off? We must quickly make adjustments to this plan to... No, that development is a part of the plan. Every time the crushing loneliness set in, she must have endured it by burying herself in comic books and video games. And that is her only connection to her so-called father. She obsessed over games, not as mere entertainment for her. It was survival. It was what kept her going. Then, if that's true, then she'll fight the abnormality like she's playing a video game. As a rule of thumb, when running blind into a boss fight, the go-to strat is usually dealing with the mooks that get in the way. But that rule doesn't apply to this boss. She can cut down the mooks all she wants, but that'll only get her covered in more Gossipium. You fought it before, haven't you? Once you're covered in its Gossipium, it becomes nearly impossible even to parry the Drenched Gossipium's attacks. It'll have built too much power. Is this like an invincibility phase? You're jabbing stocks into the ads to give yourself some kind of HOT buff, aren't you? Then I gotta take out the ads first. Ah, dang it. What's going on? My sword's not... When that monster turned red? This plan would not have worked had her nurse father joined her earlier than expected. We got lucky. This abnormality presents the kind of challenge that is difficult to overcome alone. We could deploy the same strategy against the middle nurse father later. We're not out of the woods yet, but this is quite clever. There you are. Been cooped up in here all along like a bunch of scared chickens, huh? Yeah, didn't you watch your papa put together his Playmo kits? When the model kits got way too many pointy sprues like this, get down. Oh, and I think he just absolutely just violated it. Okay, you gotta chop him up before you get building. He destroyed every Picatulum and vine in the vicinity with a single swing, and totally wrecked the ceiling too. Yo, Papa's back. Gonna sit on your butt all day, princess? To clave through the Gossipium before any of its blossoms could even land. Why work with your brains when you've got brawn? Thanks for letting my kid play with you folks. It's hide and seek, right? Mind if I take over for her for a sec? Looks like we've managed to buy ourselves some time. This is it. We're gonna have to fight this guy. Bus team, you guys are ready? Of course. Huh? Is she? They both fell unconscious. What? Huh? Huh? Hey, what's wrong, guys? You asshole, what the hell did you do to them? Why'd they all suddenly... What? I didn't even lift a finger. Alright, you're getting written up in the book for trying to frame me for this. Getting written in the book for trying to frame him is crazy. This has not to do with that man, nor with the distortion. Well, what else can we... I'm freaking losing my mind here, guys. Get up, come on. Ezra, shaking them hardly seems to be the solution to bring them back to consciousness. Got it. Then I'll try to draw that bastard's attention while... Calm down. I think we can all survive this. The standard method of defeating this abnormality is to chip away at the pearl gradually. But if one destroys the pearl, and only the pearl in a single strike... Hangdu, how are your arms? I shan't rest until they are physically torn from my body. Ezra, remember that room packed full of Peketula? Yep. Very well then. Oh, did they just dart off? Phew, wasn't that fun? Looks like my little girls learned a lot too. Glad to see you nerds are not all talk. The first nut you pulled on me sure had some bite. Those galvanized corpses were, well, electrifying. Got any more toys to throw me? Or are you all out of stock? Gonna have to close up shop soon, but let me get you an extra something on the house. Oh? We'll be back with the stock, so enjoy this in the meantime. Ezra, open it. Got it. Oh, the big fucking crab. I mean, clam. Oh, shit. Okay, he dodged it? Oh, he just stomped on it. Oh, he just completely just cracked it open. Oh. And now he's revealed the pearl, okay. And he killed it already. Damn. That was tough. Damn. What an absolute monster. Just how many augmentations has he gotten? This is overkill, especially for the middle. He's low-key tough though. He's low-key tough though. The abnormality covered him in a paralytic corrosive venom and dumped a bucket full of crawling larvae to eat into his skin. And yet none of them managed to hurt him. Venom? Was that really supposed to was that supposed to be your cherry on top? You're terrible at choosing toys. What a troublesome brat you are. Were you this much of a menace with your toys as a kid too? Sorry, I get tired of things rather easily. And when I get tired of something, I smash it. Now that I'm tired of everything, I've no reason to hesitate. What about Model Kit Iron Host MK4? Lady Team Leader, this is hardly the time to be going off on a tangent. Just let the magic happen. How do you know that legendary series? The MK4 series was the last product ever released before the toy factory closed shop. Naturally, its stock was extremely limited. And the only person who understood the true significance of that was, tragically, none other than a certain little boy. No one cared how much this mattered to you, did they? The world would never see such a toy again. It was a singular release, leagues apart from what you already had at home, and yet... He has assumed an odd expression. Perhaps a certain recollection consumes him. The detective saw right through him, and found the distortion lurking in his heart. Ezra, now. Gotcha, another round with the powered gauntlets, right? Charge at him, frontal assault, I'll chain him up with my pipe. Exhale. What in the... What's this purple thing? You did all that brain screw just... You did all that brain screw just to put me in these toy cuffs? Nothing so fancy, I simply verbalized what I saw within you, in a convincing manner. Trying to break free only tightens it, huh? We gotta capitalize on this chance as much as we can. Undo. Sword of the Homeland. Valor bound, acupuncture dive. If this blade be so swift that it overwhelms any effort to steer its path, then an unbending trajectory like that of a loosened arrow shall strike true. Miss Ezra. The gauntlet distracts while the swift sword goes for my head. That your game? How did he unbind himself? That leg of his. Weren't expecting to see moonlight stones, were ya? I just needed to free this one leg. It's too bad my hands aren't free to open the book, though. Damn it. Forcing me to live through that day again is a crime that doesn't even need to be written down in the book. Your death ain't gonna be pretty, lady. Even deep purple didn't work. Damn it, that moonlight. Was that trick supposed to mess with my head, too? Impressive, really. You turned one of the finest moonlight stones MCore had to offer. Totally opaque. The blade snapped. I failed to even make a scratch. Did her arm get? Oh my god, her arm got cut off. As for you, you lunged at me knowing that both her arms. Oh my gosh, he's right. Both of her arms are gone. Look. As for you, you lunged at me knowing that both their arms would be ripped off at that speed. As that is how a Solsu must carry herself. She's low-key tough. You see, while I'm easily distracted off by myself, earnestly captivated by shiny new releases. So I think some commendations are due. You are truly the image of valor. Look at how your torn arms are still clutching the hilt of that sword. Man, you guys actually got me kind of winded. I'm a big fan of these gimmickifyings. Thanks to that, we managed to buy ourselves enough time. That's so, I can hear something coming this way. Got me some more monsters, huh? Were there more abnormalities or distortions remaining? We've got something even worse. Oh, it's Vespa. Oh shit. He's about to finish her off and then he's gonna come in and block it or something? Okay. That's tough. With the harpoon? Okay, that's actually tough. And then he returned it just like that. Oh my god, this guy is so friggin' tough. This guy is actually so friggin' tough. Apologies for the delay, team leader. They took their sweet time with the paperwork. Of course they did. Business as usual for the Hannah Association, especially for something like this. I assume you passed the evaluation? I have. And was designated a color. Okay, so he's like fresh. He's a fresh colored fixer. He was doing his paperwork at the Hannah Association to become a color fixer. That's crazy. And he just became one. Baby B, don't tell me you weren't stalling behind that wall for dramatic entrance, weren't you? Were you? Why would I do that? I beelined here as fast as I could, cutting through every wall between me and your position. He was cutting through all the walls? No one's ever bested my strength, even when I was active in the biz. This is fun. What's your name, my man? I don't think I've heard of anyone like you in my prime. Aren't you a targeted piece of finger trash? A rancid one at that. I won't give you the honor of learning my name, middle scum. Damn, he hates the middle, I guess. Junior, did my Uber recommended name get pushed through? It did. There were other options, but yes, that's the name. That's rad, then. Monster, do you prepare to go on the record as the yellow... Oh, she came up with the name, the Yellow Harpoon? Okay, Ezra, I see you. Okay, Ezra, that's a pretty tough name. You know what? She kind of cooked. She low-key cooked, I'm not gonna lie. That's a tough name. That's rad, then. Monster Dude, prepare to go on the record as the Yellow Harpoon's first kill. Well, I guess the Yellow Harpoon's first kill would be, Sora, I guess, but, you know, I mean, whatever. I'm sure you can tell from the way it sounds, but I'm the one who came up with that name. That's tough. You know what? That is a tough name. I can't lie. She cooked with that. She low-key cooked with that. I can't lie. That's a tough name. She did cook with that. Oh, please don't use your right arm to parry my strikes. It hurts me to see a good ingredient marred. Silence! I would much rather remove my own arm than have it be a part of thine iniquitous art. In the absence of aesthetics, self-harm for the sole purpose of survival is a rather hideous thing, but perhaps your arm, removed in a moment of great passion, has the potential to be a decent piece of art. Oi, don't you bother answering his drivel, lass. Let him tire himself out talking. We're gonna have to attack him all at once, all four of us. You're getting it, lad. You're a right proper brawler now. No, you must wait. This is... Was it? If we don't deal with this git right now, or right this instant, he'll... Assistant? This is... Hohenheim. What happened? What's going on? I think she was about to ask for forgiveness. The situation is certainly an outlier, isn't it? Could the threads have unraveled? Oh, or perhaps they have been dragged away by the threads. The city boasts many a work of art, yet Yoshihide found the marionette dolls particularly distasteful. That child believed those puppets to be, how should I put this, mere simulacra. Simulacra may be infinitely similar to what is real, but to her, no matter how meticulously their details were recreated, they were worthless next to the living, breathing reality. But please, one should not be in such haste to dismiss their qualities as mere simulacra. Do try to assume a flexible perspective. From a certain point of view, They may be what constitute a utopia. Perhaps, despite our disparities, if we were to together ascend the strings that bind us, inch by inch, we may find, at their end, a single hand that puppeteers us all. It is indeed fascinating that a card-carrying member of the Ring would spout a baseless, backstreets rumor that the Five Fingers are, in truth, one hand. However, such unverified conspiracy theories are useless to researchers like ourselves. Regardless, it seems that the Assistant's bold plan has fallen through already. This is yet another demonstration of why we can never have too many backup plans. Huh. When was our last battle test? 3 days ago? 4 days ago. You grumbled about how disappointing the results were, given the budget that went into the project, and bought us coffee from a vending machine. You've got quite a sharp memory, too. But going by the exact number of hours that have passed since then, it is closer to 3 days. Anyway, you have nothing to worry about. While I cannot deny that I still have some misgivings about your expertise in electrical engineering, I'm not exactly at liberty to choose. Let us select Plan B as our boss. I've just come up with a more surefire plan. Your Plan B is full of holes, and I don't like its odds. I know you agree. Do not entertain that foolish thought. I know what you're thinking, I suppose. That could be the most one can expect from an ordinary mind such as yours, but... Hohenheim, boss. Stop, not another word. You have to give me some time to think of another plan. Remember our last test with my Lantern Ego? It had a pretty respectable energy output at 70% attunement. Not to mention how it activates its charm effect at that rate. If I were to raise that output to 120, I should be able to draw its attention for a maximum of 5 minutes. For you, boss, that's enough time to conduct the remaining repairs. The Ego Gears cannot handle the energy output at 120 attunement. It will explode and you will end up taking the full brunt of... Will my words, my objection, do anything to change your mind? No, it won't. I'm sorry. Nah, Martin? Nah. No way he's sacrificing himself. As for Alyssa, well, I'm sure they'll keep their word no matter what. If they manage to rescue her, then please look after her, okay? Martin. Such composure. You don't seem to care that much. You don't seem to care much that your pupil has abandoned you. If only that were true. If only that were true, I wouldn't be in this pit of devastation. Have you any last words to impart to this world? Most ingredients I use for my work like to let out a dying cry as though its volume is the determinant of life and death, usually around this point of my creative process. No, I do not. The accomplishments I have achieved in this life are far too extensive and significant to be condensed into mere few words. A rather grandiose statement to be carved into such a frail, unremarkable body. But I like it. Rest assured, I will carve them with utmost care. Oh, this may not be the end that you had in mind, but please don't let yourself be so crestfallen. You and your fleeing friend were no more than spalls to be chipped away to sculpt the core into a most beauteous form. Every being existed mutual similitude, yet each of them leads to a life of their own. What is that light? Spalls to be chipped away. I may be compelled to agree, had you referred only me, but your assessment failed when you thought of me as highly as you did him. For who in the world would be so blind to see such brilliance as a mere spall? Oh. Indeed, what a beautiful incandescent hue of teal. Oh shit. He's gonna distract them while Hohenheim finishes the repairs, I guess. Okay. Surely he doesn't get mopped up completely, right? Surely. Right? My blurred vision slowly comes into focus, as does my dazed mind. It feels like something just wreaked havoc through my head. Faust, know anything about what just happened? Faust? Wait, why is everyone here? Did you guys finish restoring the facility? Why is everyone here? I will explain the sequence of events. It is clear that the manager once again remembers none of it. Approximately 7 minutes prior, the flame on your head began to conflagrate as it did in the previously observed instance, before the absent sinners were, for lack of a better descriptor, summoned or materialized here. I did that? I remember thinking really hard that I needed the sinners to be here, but did I unlock a new power the way I did in our times of need, like when we fought Don Quixote or when we were helping Hong Lu? This feels different. Maybe it's power to summon sinners to me when things got dicey? Nay, that does not seem to be... Nay, that does not seem to be the case, Dante. What you have summoned are not the sinners, but the identities, their forms mirror reflected and opaquely shaped, yet inarguably overridden. Like Yiseng said, the summoned sinners all stood in eerie silence. It was like I was staring at their empty husks, standing at the ready for my command. their identities. And what about the actual sinners who are still separated from us? No way for us to know at this point. Let's just appreciate the opportunity while we have it. What matters is that we do not lose the golden bows, right? He's not wrong. God damn it. He's not wrong. I don't like this, but we're not exactly in a position to pick and choose. The 12 sinners now, together, approach the sole enemy. I have like a weird thing where my mouse like double clicks, so I accidentally skip the dialogue sometimes. It's kind of annoying. Oh. Does it show here? Though somewhat unstable, the manager can only command and communicate with every sinner. Is this supposed to be like... Is that supposed to be Malkuth? We got M, we got an L, and we got TH. That might be like Malkuth or something. Wait. Gosh. Is this the new one? I think it is Malkuth because it's all the way at the bottom. I was thinking that it was going to go through the order from top to bottom, right? So it was going to be, what, Gabura next? But I guess not. I guess it's Malkuth next or something. Interesting. We don't get to actually like use it properly though. It's just kind of whatever. Alright. Flash lose, gain power down. Okay. Okay. Alright. We'll do this. She starts at 45 SP? Shut up. No way. And she gets Shin, the Dis Star. The Dis Star has Shin too. Fourfold after image. The Dis Star's blade. Passive. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I don't feel like reading all that, so let's just wing it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really wanna. Let's just do that. She's got a skill 3 actually already. She's got her skill 3 as well. Struggling. Lock in. He's got a skill 3. They win those, right? Honglu is so freaking tough. Damn. Chill. Nice. Hit him with the combo. Yes, sir. Nice. That's good. He got poisoned. Good. She's all unbreakable points. Nice. I don't like that poison effect, I'm not gonna lie, I hate poison. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Keisha is dominating right now. She got 6 power down. His sword is low-key tough. I'm not gonna lie. His sword is low-key really tough. Alright. I don't like the poison. Take 1 fixed damage if you can. Alright, I don't think we need that, do we? Yeah, I don't think we need that. We can just do that. Level 77. That's a weird... That's kind of an odd number to just, like, have, right? 77. Let me see. 1 power plus 1. Power 5+1 with victory. Okay. Isn't that kind of an issue, huh? Oops. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Oh, we still have to do this. Who do we clash with that? That is a good question. Hopeless? Struggling? I think he can win that. Now we need someone to clash with that. Okay, that's good. Let's try that. Oh god, please. Oh no. Oh no. How did I swear she didn't roll a single tails. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I swear she didn't roll a single tails at whatever 10 SP or whatever the fuck she had. I swear she didn't. Not a single tails in sight. At 10 SP. At least we have this no one got staggered though, so that's not too bad, right? Okay. Nice. Oh, okay, he lost it. Okay. Nice. Ah, that's not good. Okay, that's not doing that much, that's fine. Oh, we got staggered, okay. Well, oh well. What is this? Have the blade trail after image stack on target. You one fragile for every 10 stacks. Okay. We can do this. We can do. Can't really. Can we do this? We can kind of do that, I guess. Do this. Who do we have that can clash with this? Well, let's just do command meltdown on that. Need someone else to clash with that now. Okay. Oh, we need someone to clash with that. Who's? It is Aldous. Where's Aldous? Okay. I think it should be okay. Okay. That'll give some healing. That's good. Okay. I've never played Arcanines before, so I don't know. It looks pretty cool though, right? Looks pretty cool. All I know is that that lady's a baddie though. That's all I know. Nice. Oh no. Oh god, she barely survived getting staggered. Barely. Nice. And that's why she's the GOAT. Well, she's a ram, but you know, close enough. Oh, what is this? Ren space can clash with the skill. Okay. Ooh, I don't like this shit one bit. We have this. Ooh, I don't like that shit one bit. Ooh, I don't like that shit one bit. I don't like this shit one bit. You have this again. Ah, see? That's good. That's perfect. We'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. We'll do that. Actually, should we do this? Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah. Does he have 5? No, he doesn't have 5 yet. That's fine. Yeah, we'll do that. Skill 1. Actually... he's almost at 20. He still has stacks. Oh, they all have Malekith's... oh yeah, it is Malekith. Malekith's Reign. Okay, she's still out. She's 1 only. We will do that. We'll do this. we will do... She's gonna do her skill 3, I guess. Or should we just do this and just do that? Let everyone get their, like, stacks up and whatnot. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. We're good, we good, we good, we good. We good, we good, we good. I'm gonna abuse the hell out of this ego. Because this ego is a little bit OP. It's free healing and it has really good clash. And it gives shields. Oh, 160 damage. I don't like that. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I guess it was across all centers, so I guess, yeah. Someone got staggered again. That time it was Heathcliff. Okay. Okay, Aldous has her skill 3. Let's do this. I'm gonna try to save his skill 3 to get 5 linebackers, so see if I can go with one of those. Do that, do that. I'm out of ego resources. That's not good. She's struggling with this. See, that's not good. I don't like that. Why is she struggling? Okay. Who else? Okay, you have 30 SP. You might do a bit better. Okay. And then I guess we will save this. I wish to open the path. Let's do this instead. I think this is okay. Nice. That's why Aldous is the GOAT. Let's go. That's why Aldous is the GOAT. Okay. Nice. That's why Ryoshi's the GOAT. Let's go. I'll get you with a cursed sword or whatever the fuck. I don't like that. That doesn't stagger, right? On Clash these. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's why Ryoshi's not the GOAT. I take it back. I think that was such an easy win too for her. Oh, Faust, what the fuck? Faust, you low-key had one job. Faust, you low-key had one job. Okay. She got 2 skill 3s. She might as well use them. Alright, let's throw one. Alright, these are the same skills, okay. Hopeless. Why is hopeless? She's got her skill 3 again. I'll just throw that there. Still trying to wait and see if I can get 5 linebreaker. How does he get linebreaker again? Don't remember. Do not remember. I need 5 gluttony. Okay. 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 I have enough gluttony, so that's not an issue. Okay, he's not locked in is what I'm saying. Is what I'm seeing right now. He's just not locked in. She's too slow. How is she the... Does she have... Yes? No, she doesn't. I'm gonna use this. Even though it doesn't do anything because she's too slow, but whatever. Struggling. Alright, we'll do this to give him an easy clash win for the SP. That's the only reason the skill exists, just to give us free XP. Free SP. Okay. This is what I'm not exactly yeah, I don't know about that. What skill is this? This is from from him. You know what? I might low-key have to do that. I need the SP low-key. We can do that. That's good. And then I'll do that. Oh, we'll do this. Okay. Okay, so that's good. This is... Can we low-key do this? We'll low-key do this, because it's skill 1. We don't need to use a skill 2 on that. Good, good, good. And this. Anything else? I could use this. Sure. Yeah, let's do this. Why not? Okay. Yeah, cut him down, Mao. Okay. Don't stagger anyone, please. I don't think they can stagger on Clash League, so I think it's okay. Okay, he wins that. Now he's at 5 line breaker. He's at 5 after I already used the skill 3, so awesome. Okay, nice. She's at max SP. She's at max SP now. Free Clash win. Honglu's got that SP up. That's fine. He's getting kind of low for my liking. I'm not sure how I like that. She's got that free Clash as well. Okay. What's the passive do on this thing anyways? She's low-key tough though. She's not even drawing her sword. She just like slashes around her and stuff. It's kind of tough. Let's see. Don Quixote. Ego. Okay, that's okay, I guess. She needs to use her defense. Actually, she's a skill player. Let's do that instead. Okay. And then what else? What else? Okay, she's got Strider Mao. He hasn't gotten a single skill 3 yet since that first turn. She's got Strider Mao still. He needs to use his defense skill. He's got 5 line breaker. He has 2 Strider Wu, so he's good. Yeah, that's fine. Roshu has 2 Strider Mount. Okay, so how do we do with this last skill? Like, you gotta clash it. I have the wrong egos equipped on, I'm not gonna lie. There's an ego I'm missing on. I forgot to put the Arknight's ego on him. Is that gonna see out like that? I hope that's fine. I have the blade roll. Okay, it's fine. Okay, now we have to clash with this. We have Honglu left. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. If the sum of this unit and the target speed is 6 or greater, coin power +1. Coin power for every 7 rupture on target. Right. I think we got this in the bag. Oh, okay, good. Good. Oh no. Oh my god, Honglu. Yeah, okay, dude, it's over. Half my team actually just got fucking destroyed. Damn it, Honglu. At least Faust won her clash. I guess I can't complain about that. 0 damage. Oh, she might be going to phase 2. Yeah, she's going into another phase. Okay. Okay. Oh. So we're cooked. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. She low-key styled on me. Oh, no. She low-key styled. Defeat! Oh, no. She low-key styled on me. It's over. The identities were incomplete, perhaps due to the abruptness with which they were summoned, and were nowhere strong enough to stand against the Pinky Nurse Father. Am I not even a threat to her? She did not cast even a sideways glance toward me, as though to say that so long as I didn't stand in her way, she wouldn't bother attacking me. Let's go again, Clockhead. Her quiet gaze was fixed intently on Ryoshu's wounded form. Facility power restoration complete. It paces and buzzes, and the whirring sounds I assumed to be coming from the reactivated elevator begin filling the hallway. Crawling back to the House of Spiders with that, huh? You're much more tolerable, mute. Glad I sliced your tongue clean. Sliced your tongue. Oh, what would that be? Glad I sliced your tongue clean, I guess? You'd think like clean off, but I guess you could say I sliced your tongue clean, I guess. That was when the woman began to speak from behind the veil, even though I was certain her tongue had been cut off, as I'd seen in that memory. What an unbearable sight it is. To see you still holding on. Holding on to that single frayed thread of memory. How are you speaking? I remember chopping off your foul tongue with this sword. There should be nothing left of your mind but shattered bits of memory. Why even go through all this trouble to save that thing? I was still holding onto that single thread. And it led me here. I'm going through all this trouble because I can still see that single thread, still connected through, where everything had been severed and sheared. Wrong. You got it backwards. It is precisely because everything else has been severed and sheared that your feelings are a mere illusion. Do you remember her face, her voice, her height? Do you remember how you used to spend time with her? Mommy. Can I call you Mommy? You can call me whatever, it doesn't matter. But it does. There's a big difference, Mommy. It's got a different echo, don't you think? Admit it already. You're holding on to that thread because without it, you'd have nothing left. That's why you're hugging so tightly onto the illusion, like it's your everything. Hilarious. Had it been all those years ago, your words would have cut through my heart like a knife. Why do you always talk to me like that, Mother? Whenever you do that, it hurts. It hurts right here, even though I don't bleed, like you're stabbing me. So, does that make you feel miserable? Huh? My life has been nothing but an unending stream of misery ever since you happened. Did you know that? Go ahead, answer me. I know. Good, don't you ever forget that. Don't forget that you're the weight tied to my ankle. You dragged me down here, and you had the nerve to whine about some mean words? When did I permit you to look at my face? Look away. Sorry, I won't look at your face without your permission, Mother. I won't complain about hurting either. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. None of you has changed one bit since the last time I saw it. Since the last time I saw you, and that is so satisfying to watch. All you ever know to do is blame everyone else for your miseries, while never trying to change yourselves. Her eyes glow such a deep red, like you would think that she low-key might be a blood fiend. It's actually funny. No wonder none of you ever managed to leave the House of Spiders, that quagmire of a place. Giggity. Quagmire. I don't disagree. The only way to be free is to never have been caught in it to begin with. For you and me both. The Pinky Nurse Father let out a wry laughter as she muttered. Besides, we are no strangers, you and I. We've lived under the same roof for years, haven't we? I don't know about the other Nurse Fathers, but I can see right through your mind. Perhaps for you, hiding that child inside that safe may have seemed like the best plan at the time. What a tight space you've squeezed her into, a hole so small that only a child could have ever hoped to fit inside. What did you say? The Pinky Nurse Father smote down upon Ryoshi's words, Ryoshi's sword, holding it in place. You didn't swing that thing at me, presumptuous fool? If you're serious about this, do unsheath the sword as you did then. You're nothing, if you've no heart to even do that. Ugh. You always make that same face whenever I hurt you. Why do you always... Eek. To me like... On the day you swung that sword with such abandon, you left a rather nasty wound on me. Whatever this blade cut once, will become cut again in its presence. A wound that once healed shall reopen, and the prosthetics that replace the limbs shall fall away and reveal the old amputations as their mechanical joints come apart. That was supposed to be the absolute rule of this blade. A rule without exceptions. You told me that this power demands the sacrifice of memories. The truest proof that it is real. Well, when has the discussions of truth and lies ever meant anything? And then she's going up the elevator, I guess? Oh, okay, I forgot about this. These two are still going at it. Okay, Virgilius. Valentina. Once I'm reinstated, I'm gonna get that central consigliere bitch to give me something for the trouble. Ah, that fucker has no idea what kind of shit I'm going through out here. That also spiders. How is it that it's still operational? You really know how to fuck with my ego. A bit rude, don't you think? I'm standing right here. You can at least do me the courtesy of pretending to be winded. This isn't a goddamn Q&A session. I know you and the rest have infiltrated the HQ research facility because you couldn't let Sinner number 4 go. Sinner, you got some awful manners calling my kid something like that. Gave her a number like she's some prisoner too? You overestimate your connection to my ticket, Red Gaze. Your journey has lasted barely more than a year and you're lording over her like you're in charge, calling her Sinner this, Sinner that. I've been teaching Ticket ever since that tiny little baby. Ever since her tiny little baby hands held the knife for the first time. There's got to be more than your twisted, possessive sense of attachment that kept the House of Spiders alive for all those years. It seems as though... Oh, sorry. I forgot the voice. It seems as though you were all bound there by something that only Sinner number 4 can provide. Something you're all still holding on to. You have no idea what I had to endure to get my ticket. I'm not letting her go to waste like some shitty scrap paper. Oh yes, over a decade's worth of preparation went into it. She's the accumulation of our collective wish. And for looking after our runaway pup, but she's got some pedigree, don't you know? It's about time you send her back to her loving parents. This is what you've been stalling for. I see. Yeah, this shit gig's coming to an end too. Don't you even think about activating that ego of yours? My neighbor's good-for-nothing burden uses that too. And it's always so obvious when she's about to use it. You think you can get away from me if I don't activate my ego? Oh, so scary. I know what you're good at, and I know what got you that red color. The smoke war, syndicate strifes, finger bow bell. I've already seen and done too much. Once I'd tumbled through all those big events, I'd made so many connections that things I shouldn't be able to know, follow the thread right back to my eyes and ears. Intriguing. To think that there are idlers who've got enough time on their hands to feed a stray dog forsaken by her familia. Wouldn't you agree, Valentina? Shut up. Stop trying to get a rise out of me. If it weren't for Rain's plans, I would have long made mincemeat out of your cake before killing you too, Red Gaze. It's about time I headed home. But you're not about to let me leave without a fight, huh? I can't have the textbook bleed out while I fight. Looks like I'll need some insurance. Glad I kept my rapier nice and sharp. The slightest brush with its edge can cleave right through flesh. Unless you'd want to see me draw a thin red line along your precious kid's throat, put that weapon down on the ground. Then kick it away out of your reach. Very good. I'll put the kid down and count to 3, slowly, mind you. We've come this far. You don't want to watch my hand slip and drop this kid on the ground all wrong, do you? 3. Come on, don't give me that look. 2. Nice catch. Looks like you made a mess of my textbook, but it's something I can't piece back together. Gonna take this one home now. Ciao. Oh boy, would you look at the time? Yo, bowl cut. Bowl cut, are you talking to me? I get it, you've got enough strength to back up all that swagger, but don't get too cocky. I'm running a bit busy, so I'll just write you up in the book for now. Next time it's brawn versus brawn. Papa, looks to me you've got your own people to take care of, and I've got mine. Why don't we go our separate ways for now? Smart choice. Now go ahead and fix up my toys in the meantime. You're gonna priority ship them to my front door soon anyway, aren't you? By the way, I appreciate a good bowl cut. True. You know what? He low-key rocks the bowl cut. You know, I'm not gonna lie. He's low-key hard. I must have lost track of time lured by that light. What a pity. It's already closing time for this gallery. One must wonder, why does every instance of immersion carry the promise of its breaking? Such was the steadfastness of Barton's will. On the other hand, it seems you were far too ignorant to have understood the concept of self-sacrifice. Is he dead? He low-key just got off-screen like that? No way. No way he just got off-screen just like that, right? I see it is often said that to pursue art is to embark on an endless journey of learning, and I certainly enjoy this learning opportunity, down to how he burst in the following firework of flesh and bone from that explosive performance. He got off-screened. Okay, bro. Martin got fucking off-screened. You gotta be kidding me, bro. I hope our reunion will come sooner than later. Come visit my gallery, won't you? I must say, I'm starting to look forward to hearing your critique of it. What a heartless person she is. To leave you behind in such a state, even if you aren't her child, this is rather uncharitable behavior. Let's head home, Sora. Stop. Stop, don't go. I saw your report card on my way here, sweetie. I understand why they might have placed you in third place, but I hope you won't lose heart over it. Because when it comes to killing Yoshihide, you're in a class beyond the first and second ranks. I don't give a shit. Mr. Ryan, can you share the code to Zenon's tortoise spiral with them? They're a good, kind people. They saved me when the ceiling caved in on me. Is that so? Alright. The spirals all share the same password, which is obviously your birthday, sweetheart. Even on that day, I'd bought a cake, and as the prescripts ordered me to, because I couldn't think of any gift that'd make you happy. And it always weighed heavily on my heart that you never even got to have a single bite of it. Be sure to dress your wounds so they won't scar, okay? Tell me, have all of you always known where I'd hidden her? Well, there's a very simple answer to a very simple question. Why don't you come home and find out? Don't go. Don't go, not like this. Honey, what you just said was pretty effective. It hit me right in my heart, and for a moment it stung. The moment we became certain that the index nurse father was gone, the singers collapsed to the ground with a collective, exhausted sigh. Whenever we'd encountered him, he had never once averted his eyes from Ryoshu, as though the rest of us posed no threat to him. Against him. Replaying his words in our mind, the nonchalance with which he invited Ryoshu to come back home. We let the silence he left behind wash over us, overwhelmed by the sheer monumentality of the task before us. What is that? He has left something behind. It appears to be a safe. Ryoshu hurried toward the safe left behind by the index nurse father. She knelt before the locked safe, before reaching out to its door with such tenderness that seemed completely different from the person who had just made a mad dash toward it a few seconds ago. Her hand was bumpy with old, rough, and distinct scars, and some of the scars that never fully healed were numbers that made her eyes flit desperately between the skin where they were etched in the safe. Trembling, Ryoshu opens the rusty door. The tiny space inside where a child was supposed to be waiting for her mother's return was empty, as though someone had carved out a piece of reality from the world. Strength seemed to drain out Ryoshu's hand as the fingers that tightly gripped around the door's handle fell limp, as though the sheer weight of the emptiness spread from the tip of her fingers into every part of her body. Araya. Ryoshu! We all heard the name slip. That slipped between Ryoshu's lips like a dying whisper. It was the name of the child whom she was supposed to find in there. But before we could ask her more about Araya, Ryoshu fell to the ground unconscious. Is this my name? Yeah. Araya. That's how you read it. It's too hard to read. Hope it's not something as random as Saru. How do you write your name, Mommy? Go on, read it. Ryoshu? No, that's not how you read those letters. Yoshihide, that's how you say it. Ryoshu. It's prettier and easier. The facility has been restored, of course. Would take time, but the LCC and pilot have immediately been put under recovery procedures. Ampule's not enough. Year, month, and date. 9570404. Yeah, 7 digits. It worked. Us told us, so we managed to disable those stakes. Is Ryoshu still... It's only been 4 days since the meeting where they laid down all those warnings to keep me from intervening. And now, it may as well have never happened. The preparations are complete. Manager, how is sinner number 4? Still a bit dazed, but she's recovered. Dante says it shouldn't be a problem. The clock is not a cure-all, Dante. I think she's in shock, and that's not the kind of wound I can rewind. The LCB is prepared to take part in this mission. Lady Team Leader has expressed that the LCD sees no reason not to participate. All ready for deployment on our end too. LCA Vanguard Team 1. UJAT, radio check. Reading loud and clear. LCA Team 1 ready for assault. Our objective remains the same. The LCA's primary purpose will be to remove any and all post-infiltration obstacles. One question remains. Are we absolutely certain about this formation? Is there a problem? Direct any of your misgivings regarding to the plan to me. And I, Audis, shall answer them. We landed on this after much discussion with everyone. But the problem is non-existent. In consideration of the Limbus Company's current roster, this is as optimal as our current division of power can be. Recalling your pathetic performance back at the HQ, you really are. The Special Operations Unit wasn't built for that kind of mission. Don't blame them. Besides, the innocence left a nasty bruise on our pride. We're not letting it slide. So that's the Audis ID. That's who it's supposed to be based off of. Are we going to sip tea and chat all day? Or are we going to get a move on? Oh my god, Sod, yes! Sod is okay. She's still missing an arm, but she's okay. Is she gonna get like an ampule or something to regen that arm? Like, hello? Or like some sort of like augment? Like, surely she's not gonna be missing an arm all the time, right? We're just about ready. Backdoor connection established. Are you sure you should be out and about so soon? You best sit back and focus on recovery until they get a prosthetic arm attached. Okay, she's getting a prosthetic. I'm okay. Bleeding stopped. I'll open the door after counting down from 5. 5. Boss, are you sure about taking that gear? No need to worry on my account. The tests, limited as they were, have proven I am more than capable of using it. Are you certain about taking that gear to battle? There's no other Eagle gear I'm more familiar with this than this one. Keep an eye on your attunement level and do watch out for abnormalities' voices. This is my request to you. Don't take it lightly. He's got a new Eagle gear. 4. I still don't like this. Even with backup plans, upon backup plans prepared, walking straight into the enemy stronghold is... At least we won't be the ones getting taken unawares this time. The team leader. This is our chance to get back at them for what they've done, right, Junior? Truly so, though I cannot be part of this endeavor. I guess. Oh, not you, Miss Eindu. I'm talking about the D Junior, Team Junior right there. Our own baby B. You just sit tight and think about what style you want for your new arms. Yeah, she's missing both arms, so she's also gonna get augments, I guess. I don't see any reason why I should be called the Junior here. Yeah, I think he's the highest rank out of the whole group. So that's kind of funny. When Miss Aingdu and Bamboo Kim have joined us. Didn't you know the unspoken rule? Once a junior, always a junior. Ezra Vespa, save your strength for the actual enemies. 3. Hope you've all drilled the plan into your heads, man. Verily, I've taken the plan to heart. We shall strike down the wicked with furious justice. Guys, check your pockets again for ampules. Make sure you have all of them, okay? Most people can't even dream about getting their hands on these top-of-the-line ampules. Keep them close and tight, because we're going to need them if we're separated from the manager. 2. Reporting. LCA, LCB, LCD, LCE. Assault team mission preparations complete. Final authorization from the HQ received and confirmed. Let's finish this. And it goes without saying, but we'll make sure they get theirs. You can say that again. We'll be there soon, Ryoshu. The place where those people raised you. The House of Spiders. I'll be fine. I'll be waiting for you here, Mommy. It's so weird saying Mommy. Operation Spider Pyre. Commence mission. Unlocked after 1:15 update. Okay. Well, that is the end of Canto 9 Part 2. That was a lot of missions. But yeah, it was pretty good. So that was the Part 2 of Canto 8. Can't wait for Part 3. Part 3 is going to be probably some insane shit. We're going to be storming. We're going to be hitting them with a surprise attack, though they're probably going to expect it, so probably won't be that much of a surprise to them. But we're going to be hitting them with a counterattack of our own. The Spider Mansion. We're going to be hitting them with a counterattack. So that's going to be pretty insane. So yeah, can't wait for next week's part 3, which is probably going to be the final. I'm pretty sure it's the final part as well. We're going to actually get to see the ending. And also the battle pass, I think, will be fully unlocked by then, so we'll be able to get all these rewards as well, from doing all those tiers. So that's also going to be really awesome too. Anyways, I digress. If you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.